Where do you hear evidence most often? In court. Who do you give evidence to in court? The judge. The judge and the jury. So we go out in the street, in a campus, with some arrogant, snot-nosed kids like that, and they say, I don't believe in God. And what's the first thing we do? We give them evidence. And when we give them evidence, who are we saying is the judge? Them. And who is on trial? God. So we go out in the street and we say, you, sir, are the judge. The Lord of glory is on trial. What does Scripture say? Do not put the Lord your God to the test. And what are we doing? We're out there saying that God's on trial. You know what the problem with that is? You can win that court case because God has given us wonderful evidences. Evidences are a wonderful gift from God for Christians to bolster our faith. You can win that court case and you can acquit God. But what's the problem? Who's the judge? Vince, I was converted because of evidence. Does that mean I'm not a Christian? No, it doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that at all. God can take a bent stick and strike a straight blow. God can save people through evidences, but I'm really afraid of people who say that they're Christians because of the evidence. Christians because of the evidence. Because if you're a Christian because of the evidence, then you're not a Christian. Because you know what could happen? If you have evidences to convince you that God exists and you're a Christian because of the evidence, you're still the judge. And the problem with that is the next day you can back over your 3-year-old kid who's playing in the driveway. Kill them. Now all of a sudden you got evidence that there's no God. And the scales are going back and forth and back and forth. Ooh, now I'm not so sure that I'm a Christian anymore. I'm not so sure about that. And then you give them some more evidence. Oh, now I'm a Christian again. Then they watch a Richard Dawkins video and it's going back this way. But what's the problem? Who's holding the scale? The unbeliever. The unbeliever is judging God based on the evidence. They've never submitted and bowed the knee to Jesus Christ.